The difference between AHAs and BHAs, because unfortunately you're probably using the wrong one for your skin type, because I know I was for many of years. So let's fix that and get right into it. So first and foremost, AHAs and BHAs are chemical exfoliants used to exfoliate your skin. You have AHAs, which are your alpha hydroxy acids. These are water-soluble acids that penetrate above the skin. These are going to be your glycolic acids, lactic acids, mandelic acids. Then you have your BHAs, which are your beta hydroxy acids, and these are going to penetrate below the skin, deep into the pores. And these are your salicylic acids. Now I know that was a lot of acids and you're probably wondering, well, Jordan, which one do I use for my skin type and my skin concern? Don't you worry, I'm gonna break them down for you. First, if you are someone with oily prone skin who struggles with acne, blackheads, congestion, I would recommend a salicylic acid to you. Just a couple caveats on salicylic acid. One, if you're pregnant, you cannot use salicylic acid. And two, if you have an aspirin allergy, you cannot use salicylic acid because salicylic acid is derived from aspirin. Next, if you have normal to oily skin, but you really struggle with hyperpigmentation, acne scars, dark spots, I would highly recommend you try out a glycolic acid. Next, if you have normal to dry skin and you really struggle with texture or skin dullness, I would recommend you try a lactic acid. And then last but not least, if you have dry, normal, or sensitive skin and you struggle with texture, uneven skin tones, or even acne, I'd recommend you use a mandelic acid. Mandelic acid is great because for people who struggle with acne but have that sensitive or dry skin, salicylic acid sometimes is way too much for them. And a mandelic acid is a great exfoliant for them to try out. But one caveat with mandelic acid, if you have a tree nut allergy, you cannot use mandelic acid because it's derived from almonds. Now I know that was a lot of information, so let me know in the comments down below which chemical exfoliant you're choosing for your face.